Okay, so I just am a week and 2 days away from finishing this first round of P90X. So I just did legs and back today, which historically is one of my least favorite, right up there with plyo, which I think I may not be doing plyo anymore. I did the cardio this week instead of plyo, and I may do it next week. Why, you ask? Because I hate it. It's funny because I went to the on the P90X has a Facebook page, and I was reading about. There's just a lot of mixed feelings about the plyo workout. Some people love it, even though it's what it is. But I just haven't gotten to that love it stage, and I don't know. I'm just overall mentally, it's like I'm ready for this to be over. Not that I want to quit exercising or eating on plan, but I do. But knowing that I have to, as opposed to doing it because I just want to and incorporating it, is starting to get in my head. And last night, in fact, I made a decision to go off plan completely. Just I needed to go out to Taco Mac, which is just basically, tavern food, and just no restrictions for a night. When I was back in the day, I would have 2 splurge meals a week and still got down to single digit body fat and all that. Um, and I've been good. I mean, it's 10 and a half weeks, and I haven't done that at all until last night, and I did. And mentally, I didn't feel guilty or anything. In fact, I enjoyed it immensely. It wasn't disappointing, which is often the case. I think I chose wisely. Um, uh, but one of the other things, and this was happening. Like last week, I weighed in at 174.4. I was like, wow, that was quite a drop from the 178 or whatever that I weighed in at the like a week and a half before that. But after I weighed myself again a few days after that, and I was like 177. I said, okay, well maybe this is just an up fluctuation. Of course, this morning I weighed in, it was like 178. Um, Not that I gained, real weight overnight because of last night's meal, except for just what's still in my body. Um, but still, I'm not sure what to make of that 174.4 anymore. Um, I don't want to get too hung up on the weight because that's really not my goal. My goal is about fitting into clothes for the most part, feeling comfortable with myself, which that I've reached. Um, it was my pie in the sky goal to reach 32, to be able to get into 32 jeans. And now I'm looking in my closet. I don't think I even have any. It was 33s that I have a bunch of, and they're fitting perfectly. Whereas before, when I started this, the 34s were really uncomfortable, and I was just really disgusted with myself for letting that happen. So yeah, so a week and 2 days left in the main workout. Next Saturday, and I keep calling it the main workout because there's that 13th week of recovery, which I'll probably do to some extent, but I'll probably be fairly relaxed about like eating or whatever. But next Saturday, I'm gathering with friends who I may have mentioned that before. We haven't gotten together in a long time, and I'm not holding, I'm not going to be like, no, I've got one more week on I'm not doing that. So I'll do stretching next Saturday, and I'll be done. And then I'll figure out exactly what I'm going to do and what approach I'm going to take to uh, continuing this um, fitness pattern. I definitely do not want to break it, like where I go, I should get back in there. I can't do that because that's how the lapse first started. And my body does start to scream at me if it gets too late in the day and I haven't worked out, which is a good thing. It's like, come on, you need to move. So that's what I wanted. And overall, even though I am feeling kind of burnt out, I still love the program, and I'm so glad that I chose to do this one, and have been able to bring it for the most part for almost 11 weeks.